Go to repository. CD
Second.
test, sir. Sir, you are in outside repository. No, go there. CD
Yeah.
test. No, sir. Wait. Go that black screen.
Okay. Okay.
Git ls you run ls. You should go to inside test. CD test. Sir, what you are doing, sir? ls.
Sorry.
You see
LS.
here, you used T is the capital letter, right? Then why you are using CD small letter test? CD back, one step back.
CD is small letter, capital T is big letter.
No, sir. Remove that folder. I'll tell you. Remove that content completely, whatever you written.
Okay.
Press delete button.
Otherwise, can I open?
Sir, wait, sir. Let me finish.
Okay.
Click on
Okay.
delete in your keyboard. Click on delete. Backspace you click. L space. Yes, you run.
Okay.
Enter. See.
Yeah.
Now go to CD dot.
Game.
Space. CD space dot. Enter. Small letter. Why capital letter you are using?
Okay.
Control L.
Control L.
ls.
Okay.
Now go to test. CD space capital T. Enter. Now run the command git space status. Enter. You see.
Yeah.
Now git space add space star. Git commit
Okay.
-m double quote some message. Adding code. Don't give space. Double quote end. Enter. Sir, this is the error. I just want to explain this error. That's why I'm executing this code. So listen very carefully. This is default error for first time the user, when you are going to commit some source code, you will face this issue. What is the meaning of this issue is, when you are running the command git space commit space -m double quote message, first time it will show you should configure the global username and email ID. For verification purpose, you should configure this one. Second time, it won't ask. Only first time. So how you need to resolve this issue? I will tell you. Can you write git space config space? What you are doing, Srikanth? There only, man.
Yeah, this one only, sir. Already I take. Yeah, here only.
Okay,
Git
already you
space
copied in
config
Notepad++.
mail.
Okay. So copy
Yeah.
properly. Copy properly. This is not a correct command. Go to that black screen. I'll tell you. Copy
Okay.
that 2 lines. Just select the 2 lines. Git config. No. Let me finish my words. Go to that black screen.
Okay.
What I am telling, can you select git config? Yes. That 2 lines. 2 lines. Second line also. Very good. Till name. Very good. Just select. That's it. Open Notepad++. No need to copy. It will copy automatically. If you select means it will copy.
Okay.
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 Control N. Control N. Control N.
Control N.
Now you paste that things. Paste here.
Okay.
Now remove the space in front of
Yes.
second line.
Okay.
Remove. Backspace you click, sir, one time.
This,
Go to line number 1. There is a double quote, your
Hmm.
underscore example.com, right? Remove that.
yeah, yes.
Remove double quote. No. Later. Yes. Remove that message. Even double quote also. You need to remove double quote also.
Okay.
Now
This is
enter
also
your
global
email
URL.
ID. Email ID which you created GitHub initially. Enter that email ID.
Okay.
Okay.
In double
So
quotes.
now your name. It is asking your name, right? So there, what you should do?
Yeah, yes.
Go to GitHub account, front end. Go to GitHub account,
Yeah.
GitHub account, front end.
Yeah, I opened.
That username, copy. Very good. Go to Notepad++. Wherever that username, paste it. Paste. Now you take
Okay.
one by one command, execute in black screen. Paste, enter.
I gave the only user email. Can I enter?
Enter, sir. Same way.
Okay.
Same way. Second command you copy, sir. Same way. Second copy. Second command you run. Copy properly, sir. Yes. Paste.
I copied.
Paste, sir.
Okay.
Enter, sir.
I pasted, sir.
Very good.
Yeah, I entered also.
Yeah. Now that command you run. Upper arrow, upper arrow, upper arrow. 3 times you run. Upper arrow.
Up.
No. In your keyboard, upper arrow mark is there, right? Arrow marks. Upper arrow. Okay, else you write git space, commit space, -m, double quote, space, double quote, adding code, double quote end, enter. Yes. Now you see,
Yeah.
enter. Yes. Now you see, sir, that error message gone.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Correct, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
git push
Now I have.
origin master.
Okay.
Just click
Can I
enter.
enter?
I will do one thing. Just wait. Master. Okay. Can you enter?
Me.
Now you know, right, how to push. Can you do the push?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I will
Again.
share you that error to people. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Completed.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's
Very
working
good.
fine.
Very good.
In
This
GitHub,
is the way.
GitHub also micro cream.
Yes. So this is the way how you can push the code from your local to repository. Now, I'll ask you everyone, in case if you don't know how to push the code, can you please let me know? I will repeat same concept again. So please understand how to push the code. So very important for your guys. So it is required whenever you are working in real time. So you should understand the things, how to push the changes in repository. Okay. Still, anybody, if you don't know how to push the code, let me know. I will repeat. If everyone okay, I will go ahead for next steps.
Sir, can you repeat?
Okay. I will tell you. Let me share my screen. So somebody's messaged me. Can you repeat again? Okay.
Sir, can you repeat again?
Sure, ma. I will repeat.
Thanks.
Okay. Just a minute. Just a minute. Now, okay. So this is my repository. Okay. So this is my page, GitHub page. Now I will create one repository. Repository name is May batch. May batch. Okay. Create repository. Okay, Nama. That is first point. Second point, go to desktop. Create one folder. Folder name is download GitHub. That is my folder name. Okay. So now open this folder. What I am trying to do, I just want to clone that repository. So for that, I just open this page. Okay. Now, first thing, I'll execute the command git space clone space repository URL. Here I can see the repository URL. I just copied that URL. Okay. So here I pasted that URL. Enter. Now you see one repo is created. That repo name is here May batch. Now cd May batch. Enter. Same way, go to inside. Look like empty folder, right? Now I will copy some dummy code from outside. That dummy code here I have Control A, Control C. This is my dummy code. Now I'll go to my May batch. I pasted here some dummy code. So now go to that black screen. Here run the command git space status. Enter. Now it is showing red color. Red color it is showing. Git space add space star. Select all. Enter. Now git commit -m double quote adding Java code. Now git push origin master. When you run enter, it is asking email ID and password. I'll copy my email ID here, username. Enter. Now password. Now committed. You see. Now go to front end. Came here, sir. Clear, sir. Hope you clear. Hope everyone clear. I'll share the screenshots.
Clear.
Okay. Hope everyone received my messages. Hope everyone received.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next. Sir, still, if you have doubts, let me know, sir. Can I go ahead for next concept, sir? Hello? Sir, can I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can go ahead.
Okay.
Sir.
Can you
Yes, sir.
put the heading?
Yes, sir.
Can you put the heading? Put the heading. Next topic. Explain. Explain. No, no. Explain. Explain. Git branching strategy. GIT. Git branching strategy. Explain Git branching strategy. Most important for your interviews. Most important. So if you consider priority out of 100, 95%. So that many times people expected this answer from you. So give more priority. Explain Git branching strategy. Okay. Next, they'll ask the question Git branching strategy ORR. This method they'll ask. R. Note on the question. Can you explain? Can you explain? Can you explain? Can you explain how? How? Can you please explain how you people are? Can you please explain how you people are? You people are maintaining how you people are maintaining Git branches. Git branches. Git branches. Okay. Git branches. Okay, Nama? Okay. So please understand. First concept is what is branch? Why it required? Okay. Why it required? And then what type of branches you are going to create? Able to see my screen, guys? You are able to see my screen, ma? Let me know once you are able to see
Yes,
my
yes.
screen.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, you can.
First of all, what is meant by branch? Why it required? Basically, a branch is nothing but subfolder. So how the branch we are maintaining in repository, I will tell you. When you create the repository, let's say 10 minutes back, I created one repository. That repository name I created May batch. By default, when I create the repository, by default branch came, that is master branch. That is default branch. You no need to create this branch. When you create repository itself, it will create. Now, thing is, based on my developer requirement, I am going to create multiple branches. What is the use case of branches is based on the situations my developer will create the branching. What is the situation? Why it required? That is the question. Let's consider my developers have three situations. The first situation is new development. First situation is new development. Second situation is release. Third situation is bug fixing. So situation number one is development. Situation number two is release. Situation number three is bug fixing. I'll tell you difference between these three situations. First situation is development. What is meant by development? Let's say my application already I have. Let's say WhatsApp is my application. WhatsApp application already we implemented. Let's consider for this application I want to add a new feature. I wanted to add new feature. That means adding new feature is nothing but it's a new development. Adding the new feature is nothing but it's a new development. Consider something I want to put status on my WhatsApp. So that put status is nothing but new development. Consider I don't have that feature in my application. I just want to develop that application, that feature I want to develop. That means that is a new development. That is the situation called as the development. That means when I want to develop new feature, I'll create one folder. That folder is nothing but development branch. Development branch. Usually, initially, when I am going to create new development, we are using the development branch. Under the development branch, my developers will write the code. Once they developed the code, consider 20 days they taken time for developing the new feature. That means 20 days they'll write a code. End of the day, they will push the changes into development branch. Then they will leave the office. Like that, 20 days they will do same work. So developing new things and pushing into repository, branch. Developing the new things and pushing into branch. And 20th day, what they will do, they will tell testing people, we developed something and now we need testing for this code. Once you people tested the code, then the code we will release into customers. Once testing is completed, that code will go to the customer. So I can create a new branch, name it as release. Under the release branch, I am going to, under the release branch, I am going to maintain tested code, which is tested by tester. So initially when I developed the source code, I am not sure whether that code is working fine or not. Simply my developers written the code, but when I give the confirmation the code is working fine, after testing is completed, I can consider my code is working fine. Can you please upload your code into your repository or your branch? That means the situation, once testing is completed, I am going to create the release branch. This is the second situation. The third situation is bug fixing. Bug fixing is nothing but, consider sir, today date is 17 May 2021. I released 1.6 version today. Now from tomorrow, my developers will work 1.7 version. Some code they will write. After November, in November 1st, one customer came to me. He is asking, boss, in the May month, you released 1.6 version code on my application. That 1.6 having some bugs, that code having small issues. Can you please look into that code and fix the bugs, whatever bugs I am facing? This is my request. Now, my developers, what they will do? Now, currently, in May month, they developed 1.6 version, right? In October is nothing but 2-3 releases happened already. That means 1.9 they are working. What they will do? Okay, we will fix the bug in your 1.6 folder. So for that, they won't disturb the code in release folder, on May month release folder. Release branch they created on May month, right? They won't disturb that folder. What they will do? They will create one more branch. That branch name they will give bug fix underscore 1.6 underscore date 17/5/2021 they'll give. What is the use case of bug fix branch is? Basically, bug fix branch we are creating. The situation is when the code is already released to the customer, in case any bugs came in future, that time I am going to create bug fix branch. Under the bug fix branch, I will clone the code from the release branch and I will fix the bug. Once I fix the bug, I will rebuild the code. I will re-release the code into customer. The difference between rebuild and re-release is already build is completed, already release is completed. Rebuilding is nothing but the same version which you are facing the issue. That code again I'm building, again I'm re-releasing. So 2 times I'm doing this work. Suppose in future, in 2022, one more guy came, sir, still 1.6 have some issues. Last year, May month you released code, but again one more issue came. That time what to do? That time the versioning we are maintaining. That versioning I'll tell you. So that versioning I'll tell you. Consider the version today I released to customer. Consider like this. So let's say my branch name is some dev 1.6 hyphen cols hyphen 17 hyphen 05 hyphen 21. So consider this is the branch name. Okay, dev is nothing but development branch. 1.6 is the version, cols is the project name, date, current date. Okay, consider this is the folder. So now let's say bug fix came for this branch. Now the branch name should be like this: bug fix hyphen 1.6.0 hyphen cols hyphen 17 hyphen 05 sorry, the date will change. Okay, you can keep date same only, 05 hyphen 21. So now you see extension branch naming conversion came 1.6.0. Let's suppose next year one more issue came, then that time naming conversion should be changed by bug fix hyphen 1.6.1 hyphen cols hyphen 17 hyphen 05 hyphen 21. So now what I'm trying to explain here is the branch naming conversion changed 1.6.1. Let's say again came error bug fix hyphen 1.6.2 6.3 6.4. That means whatever errors you are getting, the extension naming conversion will change. Suppose the bug came in 1.7, then How the naming conversion? Bug fix hyphen 1.7 hyphen some date. You can say 1/10/2021. Okay. Next bug fix, how it will work is, let's say if I don't have the error in 1.7 folder, then bug fix hyphen 1.8 hyphen 1 or 2 hyphen 10th month hyphen 21. You can create like that. What I'm trying to explain is, sir, if you don't have the bug is nothing but go for the next version. If the bug is there, then create like this extension naming conversion. So that is the naming conversions of your branching. That's why we can call it as Git is the version control system tool. Here you are maintaining proper versioning. Suppose if I'm not maintaining this versioning, is there any issue? Yes, we have the issue. Let's suppose, sir, let's suppose 4 people working in one company. Okay, 4 people, simply they'll created the branch naming conversion with their names. Something like Coles, that's it. Coles date. That means Coles 17 date, tomorrow 18 date, 20 date, like that. So that time what happened is, at the end of the next year, 4 people left from the current organization, new persons came. That time very difficult to understand which folder is the tested code, which branch is the developed branch, which branch is the bug fixing branch. It's very difficult to understand which branch is for specific requirement. That's why we are maintaining proper branching strategy in Git. If you are maintaining proper branching strategy, it is very easy to recognize the code from the repository. Okay, to recognize the code from your repository. So maybe you feel difficulty about this naming conversions. If you create 1 or 2 branches, dead easy. I'll tell you one example. Now consider here is available 0. Only master branch is available. What to do? I will create one branch. I will show you. So just need to understand. Okay. Git space checkout space -b space dev 1.0. That is the command to create the branch. I want to check how many list of branches are available in my repository. Command is git space branch. Okay, sir, that's why the day one I given list of commands. You see, this command is available in your notebook. This is the command to create the new branch. Git checkout -b new branch name. My branch name is dev 1.0. When you run that command, it create the new branch. You see the message switch to new branch dev 1.0. So this is the command git space branch. The command purpose, can you tell me, anyone? Open your notebook and tell me what is the purpose of git space branch?
To check the list of branches.
Check the
Sorry?
list of branches.
To check
To check the
List of branches.
branches.
very good. To check the list of
Branches.
branches. Okay. So now I'll tell you. So I have the list of branch. So that branch currently I created the dev 1.0. Okay. So now here, let's say now currently I am located in dev 1.0. I will take some code from outside. Okay. I'll take some code from outside. ARTech local code. Okay. Or else you can take it new folder. Okay. This is zip folder. Don't take this one. I'll give some code. Some dummy code I have here. I will take this code. Some code name is ECS code. Okay. Now what to do? I'll open that download git code inside May batch. I'll paste that code here. Master batch. Okay. I'll paste it here. Now you run the command git space status. Error git space add space star. Git commit -m double quote adding ECS code. Okay. Now commit is done. Git push origin dev 1.0. Can you tell me what I'm doing? I'm pushing the code into dev 1.0 branch. Okay. Now here enter. So enter the name. Sorry. Not copied properly. Okay. Now go to repository, refresh the browser. Now you see master is there, right? But why ECS code is not coming here? Because check here. One more branch created. What is the branch name? Dev 1.0. Click that. You see ECS code is available here. Got my point or not?
Yes, sir.
Clear? So that means
Yes,
what I'm
yes.
trying to explain. I created one development branch. Name it as dev 1.0. That means complete development code I'll write here. Let's say I want to create one more folder, name it as bug fix. That means based on the situations, your developer has to create a folder, name it as bug fix branch. So first note down the things. Note on the things. Let me write here. Branching strategy. Dev branch. Note on. First heading dev branch. Note on. Definition. Dev branch definition. When we are going to add, when we are going to add new functionality, in my application, then we will create development branch. Next. Second one. example for development branch. Dev 1.0, Dev 1.1, Dev 1.2, etc. This is the branch naming conversion. Note down. Example. Note down. Next, release branch. Note down release branch. Note down release branch. Once development is completed, once development is completed, once development is completed, once development is completed, the code will go to testing phase. The code will go to testing phase. The code will go to testing phase. Testing phase. After testing completed, then we will create release branch. Release branch. Then we will create release branch. The branch naming conversions followed by below. The branch naming conversions followed by below. Note on the branch. Note on the branch. Sorry. Note on the branch naming conversions. Note on. Next, put the heading bug fix branch. Bug fix branch. Note on first point. Note on first point. First point. After release is completed, then after release is completed, in case any issue, in case any issue happened, in case any issue happened on existing releases, then we are creating bug fix branches. Then we are creating bug fix branches. Branch naming conversion, you note down. Bug fix hyphen dev 1.0.1. Bug fix underscore dev 1.3.1. Note down. This is the naming conversions. Okay, na? Can you please complete, guys? So now I will share you the commands for creating the new branch. Guys, can you try to work out this specific branch you create and upload some code? Can you try to do it today? Then tomorrow I will explain you what is Git pull request and how to do merging. So before that, you just do the practice. Next class, I'll start Git merging and pull request. Please complete today. What is branching strategy? How to push the code in repository as well as how to push the code in specific branch. So